Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Hope you're all having a fantastic day as always. Today I'm going to do the unboxing of the 1978 Ford 4x4 truck, the Firestone edition by AMT. It's a 125 scale kit. AMT 858M is the model number on it. There's the side view. It says it has roll bar with lights, Firestone decals, brush guard, pretty cool, 4x4 drivetrain. Here's the bottom of the box. This particular version of the kit was released in October of 2024. And this is the other side of the box. There we go. Go ahead and get started on this one. I remember when this kit was first released back in 1978. I had it, and it was a good build. I remember that from back then. We'll see what kind of goodies we have inside here today. Alright, nice easy opening box. Right on top we have chrome. It looks like one of the bumpers has come loose. There's the front end. Kind of nice looking. Headlights are already installed, so we'll do a little bit to dress them up a bit. These are the tail light bezels. Wheels. There's a name for them, and I don't know the particular name. This has got to be the rear bumper, and then this one here is the front bumper. Alright, here's the tires. I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark here and say they're probably Firestones, right? Let's see. Yep, big and bold on there. Firestone, all-terrain TC. There's the tread. Nothing special, really. You'd think they'd have a little bit more defined tread. They're kind of washed out a little bit, but they're there. Right on. Next is the body, the cab. Decent thickness, a little bit on the thinner side, but it's decent. A little bit of trim there on both sides. That could actually be the latch for the vent window, so check in the instructions before you cut that one out. A little bit of filing needs to be done here, sanding. Minimal detail on the firewall. It's there, but barely noticeable. Alrighty, here we have the box sides. Again, some flashing here. So they're definitely using the original molds. The inner parts of the wheel tub for the bed box. Here's the frame. Again, a little bit on the thinner side, but I mean it's there. Got a big tree around it. Here's the bottom of the bed. Right. Nice detail on the bottom. Interior tub. Again, minimal detail, but it is there. And this is the tailgate. Here it says Ford right on the bottom. I'm assuming this is the inner panel for the tailgate. And this is the front of the box. The bed, I mean. Here's the engine. Oh, no. Yes, here's the engine halves. Wow, very minimal detail here, guys. Valve covers, the heads, oil pan, timing chain, fuel pump, little tiny little exhaust manifolds, carburetor, water pump. radiator hose, ignition coil, one of those, another canister. Again, I can't remember the name of those things. That's where the exhaust fumes, the gases were supposed to be recirculated. Battery, timing, pulleys and fan belt, there it is. 5-bladed fan, intake manifold, air cleaner, and transmission is decent looking. This is it, last box of parts. I didn't see a part count, but it's minimal. Here's the seat. I was going to say the back seat, but that's not right. Here's the dashboard. Some decent detail on there. Hopefully there's some decals we can pop on there and make it look real good. The hood. Good thickness on the hood. Wheel backings with some flashing. Engine cradle. Transmission mount. Or just a crossbar. I'm going to assume that's a fuel tank. Kind of a small one for that size truck. Leaf springs. Maybe possibly 2 drive shafts, but boy, they're skinny. Here is the rear axle, transfer case, front torsion bars, coil springs. Part 94, I have no idea what that one is, guys. We're going to look that one up. Tonneau cover with some crazy holes in it, so this has got to be the front part, and that light bar will mount somewhere in there. Here it is. Here's the light bar. So it's got larger holes. No, they might fit in the little ones. We got 2 different holes here. I don't know what's going on with that. Some badges for the side. Mirrors. And the push bar. And this is another, I think this is the actual rear end. The other one has to be the front end because it's a lot beefier looking. So this is the rear end, rear axle, shock absorbers, another drive shaft, steering wheel, leaf springs, front torsion bar things, that thing, what do we call that? Steering linkage, there it is. Simulated rotors and calipers and all that stuff for the front brakes. Some more springs. The exhaust, a little CB radio right there. A radiator hose. And I think this little stick looking thing is the gearbox for the steering. 94, I didn't forget. 2 metal axles. I didn't see any glass. You guys? Let me go back through this. Nope. I got no glass in this one, guys. Gotta love it. I just opened it up right here on camera. You've seen me. So, let me check to make sure. Okay, I apologize. I took it out and it got stuck to the bottom of the another bag. Here's the front glass with the vent windows and the rear glass. That's good. I was really bummed out there for a second. Alright. Here are the decals. Oh, decent looking decals. Alright. It says Firestone up there in white. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Nice Firestone decal there. That could be for the hood. Nice little flames. Super stones. Hood lettering. Oh, that's nice. They tell you what it's for. That's pretty cool. Big Ford, big Firestone emblem there. That goes on the tonneau cover. Like that, if that's where you decide to put it. And that there shows you how that light bar hooks up. It's got them 2 other little poles that go to the lower or the back holes, and then the front ones are for the actual bar. Light bar. I don't know if I said light bar or towel bar. And this one here says custom designed by Hot Rod Magazine. Very cool. Be neat to look up a 1978 version of Hot Rod Magazine, see if this actual truck was in there. That'd be pretty cool. And then we have the instructions. Part number 94. I still haven't forgotten. Can't believe it. Alright, so one of those style. Pick you up real gentle. Here we're going to put the engine together. Four-wheel drive setup. There it is. Part number 94 is part of the transfer case. That's interesting. I'm not really sure what that part does, because here's the drive shaft for the front. So this must just be some kind of extra mount to help keep it secured. I don't know on that one, guys. If you know, put it down in the comments. Here's the gearbox, okay. Putting the frame all together with your suspension, the exhaust, the rear axle, drive shaft. That was the fuel pump, I mean the fuel tank. Some more details for, oh, you can do it as a two-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive. That's cool. I didn't realize that till just now. That's a neat option. I'd like to build this one as the four-wheeler though. Here's the interior, battery, grill, painting. Okay. Oh, cool. They do have a paint guide if you'd like to use that. That's nice. And here is the final part of the build. Alright, seems like an easy one. Hopefully everything fits together properly. And that's all I have on this one, guys. Remember, that was the 1978 Ford 4x4 truck, Firestone Edition by AMT. I thank you all so very much for stopping by. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And have yourselves a great day. I will see you on the next one, and I thank you so much for watching. This is Model Car Guy Rich out. Keep on modeling.